What's up, guys? I'm Don Smith, and this is What's Cooking Neighbor. And as always, I'm going to take your taste buds on a culinary journey. Now, what we're going to do today is something I used to do at an old job I had. It was called chicken pasta rosa, and we have cream mixed with a little marinara sauce, and that's going to make the pasta rosa type dish sauce we're going to do. We have chicken. I have some beautiful chicken, skinless, boneless chicken breast here. We have some shiitake mushrooms there, a little bit of parsley, some garlic, some shallots, and the usual salt, pepper, Italian seasonings. And we're going to put all this, and the pasta we're going to use today, I went to the store and I picked up some Italian campanelli pasta. Never ever had it, never tried it before. I thought, why not? So this is what we're going to use as our pasta today. Our water is starting to go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to set our chicken to a side, and we're going to do a little chopping first. So here we go. Parsley, hang out over there. Our shallot. Just get the paper off our shallot. And we're just going to give some nice little dices on our shallot. Nothing uniform, nothing special, just rough chop dices on these. Get rid of you. Our shallots, you guys hang out over here. Then we're going to go to our garlic. Totally up to you how many garlic cloves you want to use. I'm going to use about 3 in this dish. If you like garlic, you can use more. If you don't like garlic, you can use less or omit it altogether. Totally up to you. And the best way to get the paper off as usual, quick smash. And the paper usually comes right off, and you can just discard that. And then the best thing about that is it's already smashed up for you, and all you got to do is just give a nice little rough chop to go through it. Nice little bitty bite size, so just roughly run your knife through it. All right. Now, what we're going to do is get our skillet on, get that nice and hot. And while that's getting nice and hot, we're going to season up our chicken again with the coarse Mediterranean sea salt. Of course, any salt will do. Black pepper and Italian seasoning. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this into our pan, and we're going to get that nice and golden brown. Then we're going to take that out, then we're going to chop it up and throw it back into the pool. So if it doesn't cook all the way through, don't worry about it. It'll be okay. Let's season our water for our pasta. And we're just going to let that go. Olive oil, extra virgin olive oil into our pan to give our chicken that nice golden look that we want, and it's going to add just a little bit of flavor to that. Get our tongs and our chicken seasoned side down. And season the other side. with a little bit of that coarse salt, our ground pepper. And our Italian seasoning. And while that's going, we're going to come over here. We have some beautiful shiitake mushrooms. Make a little room. Now at the restaurant, we grilled chicken on the grill. Then we just had regular fresh button mushrooms. But this shiitake mushroom is going to add just another deep flavor to it, another dimension to it. I'm just cutting off the ends of it. It can be a little tough. And give these a nice little chop. All right, mushrooms will be waiting for us. Then we're just going to season these up a little bit because we want these to pretty much just turn translucent and not get a lot of color onto it. Take a look at our chicken. Beautiful, exactly what we want to see. Look at that. Beautiful golden color right there. Flip that. Now I got the right burner on. I'm going to move my water. So this will start to boil really quick. We got our chicken going on right now. Infusing some flavor with that olive oil and those seasonings. We chopped up our mushrooms, our onions, our garlic. This is our whipping cream. This is our marinara. All this is going to go once that water starts to boil. We're going to add our pasta to the water. So I'm just going to continue to cook, chop up, do what I got to do. When we come back, we're going to have our water into our pasta. Our chicken should be right where we want it to be, so we can take that out and add our veggies. And all this is going to come together. This is our chicken pasta rosa. Stay with us. I'll show you how all this is going to come together. We'll be right back.
Campbellsville University would like to invite you to the 2018 Stars and Stripes Homecoming Celebration. Join us for a day honoring fond memories in our country as we gather on the campus with faculty, staff, students, and alumni. On October 5th and 6th, we hope to welcome you home to celebrate CU's past, present, and future. That's Campbellsville University's 2018 Stars and Stripes Homecoming Celebration on October 5th and 6th. For more information, visit campbellsville.edu/homecoming.
Campbellsville Baptist Church, a church where all ages grow in the love of God. From children and youth worship to sports ministry and mission outreach, Campbellsville Baptist Church shares the love of God both in and outside of the sanctuary. Join us for worship on Sunday mornings at 9 and small group Bible study at 10:30. That's Campbellsville Baptist Church, the people of God sharing God's love because God's love changes the world. Campbellsville University Cosmetology teaches beauty inside and out. The cosmetology students at CU receive salon experience while learning in a contemporary environment from faculty who have worked in the industry. With areas of study ranging from hairstyling to salon management, Campbellsville University Cosmetology can help you turn your passion into a profession. Kickstart your cosmetology career today. Visit campbellsville.edu/cosmetology.
Citizens Bank and Trust Company serves the Taylor County area with 3 convenient locations. Our online and mobile options can make your banking experience even easier, with features such as digital wallet, Touch ID login with our mobile app, and online deposits. Mobile banking also gives you the online control of your Citizens Bank debit card. Along with our banking locations, we also offer a no-charge ATM in the Student Commons on the campus of Campbellsville University. Citizens Bank and Trust in Campbellsville. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What's up, guys? I'm Don Smith, and this is What's Cooking Neighbor. And on the menu today is chicken pasta rosa. This is a dish I've cooked plenty of times in my old restaurant. It has heavy cream, a little bit of cheese. We have marinara with chicken and mushrooms and garlic and onions and all that different stuff. We got a little bit of twist on it today, but I thought I would show it to you. What's going on right now? We already have our chicken right here, and it's been going, and it's nice and golden brown, just the way we want it. And we're gonna take this out. And we're just gonna let that rest for a while. It's gonna hang out right there. And what we got right here is a lot of delicious flavor. There's a lot of fond down in there. That is the sticky bits that gets down on the bottom of your pan that most people dislike and throw away, but we're not gonna throw it away. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our onions over here and add that to the mix. Give it a quick saute. You can already smell that. Now we're gonna add our garlic and give that a quick saute. Now let that go. Now, as you can see back here, as our water is starting to boil, that is exactly what we want. Now we're gonna add our campanelli pasta to this. As you can see, this, if I don't drop it, this cool little shape of the pasta. Really cool, something different. I've never tried this pasta before. I thought I would like to do it right here. So what we're gonna do is add our campanelli pasta. To the water, and we're just gonna let that go now. And what we're gonna do now is add our chicken back to this. And the way we're gonna do that is we're just gonna quickly dice up our chicken and add it back to the pan. And remember, if it's not done, don't worry about it because we're throwing it right back in there anyway. Just quickly dice it up. It doesn't have to be perfect, rough chops, bite size. That's what we're going for. Now, add our chicken back into the pan with the rest of the crew. And now we're just gonna cook our chicken the rest of the way through. Cut this back up to about medium high. And we're gonna add these juices back, these accumulated juices back to our pan because that's a lot of flavor that we don't want to miss out on. Just get rid of this. Now we got our parsley waiting in the wings. We got our heavy cream, and we got our marinara, all waiting for this deliciousness to go. Before we do that, when we add our heavy cream, we're going to be adding some shredded mozzarella cheese to that. It's going to help thicken up the sauce, and then we're going to put the marinara in there. It's going to be delicious. Our chicken is cooking up nicely with the mushrooms. Everybody's hanging out. Everyone's getting to know each other. Everyone's having a good time. You can also, if you wanted to do this, you didn't have to dice up your chicken. You could easily grill your chicken or saute your chicken the way we did it and just put that on top of your finished dish. But the only thing with that, just make sure you got to cook it through because you're not going to be finishing off in the sauce. Let all these flavors start to come together, let them hang out with each other. And this all is just about ready to be put together and made into one delicious pasta rosa dish. When we come back, our chicken is going to be done, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that just to make this pasta rosa sauce. Our noodles should be done, our pasta should be done, then we're going to add our pasta, and then we're going to put all this together, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when we come back. Chicken pasta rosa on the menu today on What's Cooking Neighbor. Come right back.
A champion doesn't get days off. It takes determination and drive to realize goals. From long nights to early mornings. From the courts to the classrooms to online. At Campbellsville University, this is why we play. This is how we learn. This is where champions are made. Find your calling for a life change at campbellsville.edu.
Here at Saloma Baptist Church, our mission and ministry extends beyond our walls. We are focused on teaching all ages about the love of Jesus, preparing them for a life of mission. We are committed to serving the local community and the world in the name of Jesus Christ. For more information on service times and mission opportunities, please visit our website at salomabaptist.com. We extend a warm welcome to you and your family here at Saloma Baptist Church.
My name is James C. Miller III, and I started to work at Taylor County Bank on July 1st, 1960. The bank was started because during the crash, the banks here failed, or at least one of them did. So there was a need for an additional bank in Taylor County. But the thing about our bank is this, that we had an old slogan back then. First in service, first in safety, first in convenience, and that's what we've always tried to do, and I think we still do.
What's up, guys? I'm Don Smith, and this is What's Cooking Neighbor, and on the menu today is chicken pasta rosa. And as you can see, we already got our chicken going, our mushrooms, we got some garlic, and we got some shallots in there, and we have our pasta back here rolling away. It should have been finished all, but I forgot to cut the right burner on, so with a little slow start with our pasta, but it's going nicely. And as you can see, we want to get this nice and al dente. We don't want to cook this all the way through. We don't want to undercook it. So only one way to test that. A couple more minutes and our pasta will be right where we need it to be. And we'll drain that off. And it will just hang out waiting for us to finish it up. Back over here to our chicken. It's getting some nice little color on it. But what we need as always is contrast to colors, and what we're gonna do is add some parsley to this dish right here. And it's gonna add the color, the contrast that we need. And this is Italian flat leaf parsley. You can use curly parsley if you want, but I love Italian flat leaf parsley. The smell, the texture, the taste. And you can already smell. And now we can drain our pasta so it can be waiting for us and us not waiting for it. Just gonna come back here and give it a quick drain We're gonna cut some cold water on because I want to stop the cooking immediately. In order to do that, you just put some cold water right over it, and it stops the cooking. And you can add that back. And now this is going to be waiting for us instead of us waiting for it to just hang out there. And we don't want this to dry out or stick together, so we're going to add just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and this is going to help that stay nice and loose and delicious for us. Give that a quick stir. And now, guys, we're just about ready for the pasta rosa sauce. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with whipping cream or heavy cream, but don't use half and half because it's not going to come out right. So what we're going to do is get our whipping cream, and we're just going to add that to our pan. And we're going to cut this back up because we want this to go, because we're going to put cheese in it. We want the cheese to melt. So cut it back on high. Give us a quick stir. Let everyone come together, hang out. Want all the parsley, the mushrooms, the chicken, the shallots, the garlic, salt, pepper, Italian seasoning. Then we're gonna let that come back to a boil. And we're gonna add just a little bit more of Italian seasoning to that. And as you can see, the little bubbles are starting to come to the surface. And this is exactly what we want. Our pasta's waiting for us. This sauce is starting to boil. Now this is where we're gonna add our mozzarella cheese to this. Shred it. And carefully just stir that in. And it's starting to thick up already. Just the way we like it, just the way we want it. All right, guys. Our sauce is going, our pasta is waiting for us. All we gotta do now is put in our marinara sauce. And once this gets going real good, we're gonna do that. But first, we're gonna take a quick break, but when we come back, we're gonna put this all together, we're gonna plate up, and we're gonna see just how delicious this is. We'll be right back. This is What's Cooking Neighbor. I'm your host, Don Smith.
Here at Saloma Baptist Church, our mission and ministry extends beyond our walls. We are focused on teaching all ages about the love of Jesus, preparing them for a life of mission. We are committed to serving the local community and the world in the name of Jesus Christ. For more information on service times and mission opportunities, please visit our website at salomabaptist.com. We extend a warm welcome to you and your family here at Saloma Baptist Church.
My name is James C. Miller III, and I started to work at Taylor County Bank on July 1st, 1960. The bank was started because during the crash, the banks here failed, or at least one of them did. So there was a need for an additional bank in Taylor County. But the thing about our bank is this, that we had an old slogan back then: first in service, first in safety, first in convenience. And that's what we've always tried to do, and I think we still do.
Campbellsville University would like to invite you to the 2018 Stars and Stripes Homecoming Celebration. Join us for a day honoring fond memories in our country as we gather on the campus with faculty, staff, students, and alumni. On October 5th and 6th, we hope to welcome you home to celebrate CU's past, present, and future. That's Campbellsville University's 2018 Stars and Stripes Homecoming Celebration on October 5th and 6th. For more information, visit campbellsville.edu/homecoming.
What's up, guys? I'm Don Smith, and this is What's Cooking Neighbor. And today we're cooking chicken pasta rosa. Now, this is a dish that I used to make at an old job that I had. We used to make it a lot. It has heavy cream, marinara, chicken, shallots, garlic, a little bit of parsley into this. And as you can see, our sauce that was white when we went to break, we're back, and now it's a beautiful rose color, which is probably where they get the pasta rosa. Now this is just about done, and all we have to do is plate up. Now we have our beautiful caponelli pasta in the background here waiting for us, and we're just gonna add that shimmer, that all that deliciousness in there. Let's get rid of this. Then we're just gonna incorporate all this together and coat all of our pasta with this beautiful sauce. People order this all the time at the restaurant that I worked at. It was one of our most popular dishes there. Now look at this. This is done. This is just about right where we want it to be. Let's get rid of this. Now, let's plate this up and let's see what it looks like. The beautiful pasta, the chicken, shallots, garlic, mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms. At the restaurant, we just use ordinary button mushrooms. But look at that, that's beautiful. Now, if you want, I'll put parsley inside it because I wanted to infuse it and to cook it with our chicken and mushrooms. And then we're just gonna add just a little bit of mozzarella cheese to this. Now, of course, you can use Parmesan cheese, any kind of cheese that you like will go great with this. Since I already had the mozzarella cheese that went into the sauce, I figured we'll put it on top of the sauce with a little bit of drizzle of extra virgin olive oil on top of that. And we're gonna finish it off with a couple of shakes of the Italian seasoning. Now look at that. This is absolutely beautiful. And you know, there's only one thing to do now, and that is to taste it to see how good it really is. And I'm about to do that right now. This caponelli pasta, the chicken with the mushroom. That is unbelievable. The creamy sauce with the marinara and the heavy cream. Guys, this is one you have to try at home. It is really, really delicious. That's all the time we have for today. I'm Don Smith. This is What's Cooking Neighbor. Today it was chicken pasta rosa. Tomorrow, who knows what it's going to be. So that means you have to come back to join me to find out when I take your taste buds on a culinary journey. We'll see you next time.
WLCU-TV, a service of Campbellsville University. Comcast Cable Channel 10.